Hi Capricorn, welcome to my video. My name is Echo Moon. Today I'm good to know. Today I'm doing your general end of the month reading. So this is going to be like end of October going into November. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is general, so it can apply to your love, your finance, your career, a message from Spirit to you. So let's just, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate, you know. What else am I missing here? If you look up, there should be an I. I'm taking a poll. So the poll is basically, would you prefer 2 love readings a month and 1 general? So for example, the first half of the month and the second half of the month love readings, and then for 1 general for the entire month. Okay, so vote please. Thank you. And lastly, I have been getting emails regarding personal readings. My website is not going to be up yet because there was a slight mishap. Apologies. I shouldn't have said anything because now I feel like an asshole. But hey, shit happens. But anyway, I have been doing personal readings. So email me. I'll put the information in the description box below as far as like pricing and things like that. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but you know, hey, like I said, I'm trying to get my life together, but you know, we're all good. All right, Capricorn. So now that we covered all bases, we're going to start off the reading with an oracle spread. We're going to clear that out. We're going to get into the tarot reading. You know, now I can't talk. The oracle reading may resonate with you more than the tarot reading. Hold on, let me take a drink. Like, I don't know. It may resonate with you more, excuse me, than the tarot reading. You know, what comes out here may not coincide with what comes in the actual tarot reading. If you've seen any of my videos, you get what I'm saying, okay? All right, let's get to it. So, where are you at right now, Capricorn, with your state of mind? You're in the process of change. That's where you're at right now. One thing I failed to mention, Venus is in retrograde. Venus was in retrograde when I was doing your love reading. So, and this I wasn't aware of because I didn't look at the planetary aspects, but everybody kept getting, a lot of people kept getting like the 5 of coins. And so, you know, after I did the readings and obviously posted them, I'm like, something just kept nagging me. So I'm like, let me look at where, you know, the planets are right now. And Venus was actually in retrograde. So that actually made sense for a lot of signs. Now with Venus in retrograde, that's basically, you know, reflecting on your relationships, evaluating them, what needs to be improved, who you need to let go, you know, relationships that no longer serve purpose in your life. This can be co-workers, love relationships, family members, friends, you know, relationships. This could also be a relationship between you and yourself, okay? Like mind frame or the way you think, you know, about love may need to be evaluated too, okay? All right. So what is a challenge for Capricorn towards the end of this month going into November? Let's see, challenge for Capricorn. Bone collector. That's all about looking at your past. You know, feeling like whatever happened in your past, like some of your skeletons, you know, feeling like that. Of course, what happens in our past, you know, affects us, you know, to this day, but it doesn't define us. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you are right now is who you are right now, not who you were back then. And for some of you guys, if you are in the change, if you are in the stage of, you know, if you're focusing on transformation and changing things about yourself, then that's where some of that challenge is. It's like letting go of things that occurred in the past, because leave them where it lies, which is in the past, okay? That's a challenge. What's a lesson for Capricorn? What's a lesson for Capricorn? Yeah, this card came back out. Remember, it fell out in the beginning. So your lesson is staying on your path. You know, stay determined, stay focused. don't let what's coming up from your past keep you off track. Okay? This is knowing where you're going, knowing where that road leads you. Okay? Knowing where that path leads you. Okay? And what's some advice for Capricorn? Shoot. Oh, damn. Okay, we're going to take the one that wanted to hit the table and not my lap. The advice is magic stream. Your advice is know that everything in the universe is connected in one way or another. Everything is interconnected. So understand that. And I feel like that advice ties into letting go of things in the past. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you know, for some of you guys who are not, you know, consciously aware or, you know, awakened, whatever term you want to give it, but it's kind of like you're going through this change. So some of you guys are going through the stages of awakening, you know what I'm saying? And some of you guys are going through the stages of shadow work, you know, the dark night of the soul, they call it, you know, where it's just like, it's like you have to go through the dark in order to get to the light. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's the advice. It's like, you know, everything is interconnected in this universe, and that's something that you have to understand during the process that you're going through when it comes to the dark night of the soul and dealing with, you know, things that you don't want to necessarily look at, like with metamorphosis. I was going to say metaphor, whatever. With metamorphosis, again, it's about, yes, a transformation, but that transformation isn't always easy. And that's why that lesson is kind of like, you know, stay on it. Don't veer off path. Like, stay on the task of, you know, complete the process of the metamorphosis. Okay? All right. So let's get into your tarot reading here. Okay. All right. So where are you at currently, Capricorn? Knight of Coins. That's earth energy. That is your energy. You know, taking things slowly, proceeding with caution. But what is that about? What are you proceeding with caution with? What is that regarding? Eight of Coins. Money. Finances. That's all about being patient and mastering, like mastering your work, whatever you do, your talent, your field, you know, some of you guys could be working on school, going to school, you know, focusing on improving yourself at work, but taking your time, not rushing into it, like staying in your earth energy, staying in that grounded energy, making your money work for you. All right, past influence, we have the Ace of Swords. So in the past, you guys got some clarity, some communication came through, you know, a message that you actually needed to hear, something that made you feel like, you know, in a sense accomplished, because it's kind of like some of you guys were confused about some things in the past, but there was clarity there. Communication came through. And what is this Ace of Swords about? What came through communication-wise? The Chariot. Bend up my damn card. The Chariot, moving forward, taking action. Like I said, being determined. That talisman, you know what I'm saying? Staying on path. But being determined is just like nothing was holding you back in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's like you knew what you wanted, you were clear in what your goals were, and you moved forward with them. What is in your hopes and fears? Okay. That's 2 cards. But that's beautiful though. We have the Empress and we have Judgment. So some of you guys were, you know, hoping for a rebirth. You know, that metamorphosis. That's that. That's that change. The Empress brings in new life. You know, knows about beauty that's on this earth and also within. Judgment, in this sense, rebirth. Like I said, it doesn't have to coincide with the oracle, but in this sense, this is metamorphosis. Okay? This is your hope. Like, you want to change. Like, you are putting in the work. You're putting in the work. And you're doing so at your own pace. And this is on you. You know, you're putting the work in on you. We'll see if the rest of the cards are indicative of anything else. But right now, I'm getting this. It's all about you. Now, granted, some of you guys, if you want to look at it from the love's perspective, you could be dealing with any sign. The only thing that's not here yet is fire. But I spoke too soon because there goes some fire right there. In your focus position, we have the 5 of Wands. That's internal conflict. What do you feel conflicted about, Capricorn? You know, are you beating yourself up about something? Are you not where you thought you would be? But I don't feel like that, because I feel like you are in a good, you're in your energy, you're in your zone, right? But right now in the focus position, we have some competition going on right now. And like I said, this can be competition with you, and this could be also conflict that you're dealing with at home or in your work or with a person. We're going to clarify. What is the conflict about? What is this 5 of Wands here for? The Knight of Swords. So somebody came in and was being a little rude. Somebody was being a little bit of an asshole here. Excuse me, but yeah, this is right. So you have, again, the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So clearly there's some conflict here, because, and this could be you. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you are going, you know, through a transformation, it's not, like I said, an easy process. And sometimes you can get a little agitated, spaz out on people. That's what this can be for some of you. Like, you could be the asshole. I'm not meaning to offend, but come on. I'm a Capricorn sun, I'm a Capricorn rising. We can be assholes. We can. And our assholeness comes from our sarcasm. Like, we can come back with a witty comeback, like a witty one. And we don't like drama, true, granted, you know what I'm saying? But we can snap. All right? And it's kind of like, people are starting to get on my nerves. You know, I don't want to come out my mouth, but if I do, they're not going to like what I say, because it's going to come out assertive. It's going to come out aggressive. It's going to come out, you know, a little reckless, you know, but they're pissing me off. I get it. Now, what's the advice? Can you see all these cards? Yeah, we got to shift a little bit. I know the cards are a little big. But yeah, this is all about you. This is all about your transformation. Now, I remember your love reading, which was about change. Like your partner that you were dealing with was about, you know, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who that resonated with, I'm sorry, I just saw something that was different. But for those of you who that resonated with, that's where you're putting your energy towards. It's you. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who feel like, okay, you know, I want the golden ticket. I want, you know, pretty much, you know, that whole happy family, happy life, you know, job, career, which is a job. I just literally just, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Career, you know, your finances, your love life. It's like you want everything to just be okay. And it's just like you're working on yourself because it comes to a point where you know you have to make some changes too. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much that you can try to control. And Capricorns were cardinal. So it's like, you know, we take leadership, we take charge of things, but it's just like, you know, there's only so much of that. And what did I just say? The happy family. That's your advice. That's in your advice. And how can Capricorn get this 10 of Cups? How does Capricorn get this 10 of Cups? I mean, yes, they're working on themselves. You know, they have to do some work. They have to go through their metamorphosis. You know, they have to look at their past and understand that it doesn't define them. Okay, but how do they get to this 10 of Cups and the advice? Generosity. It's all about reciprocation. I remember your reading, your love reading, because, you know, some of it hit some spots for me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, so, you know, that's just what it is. But you can see those cards, yes. But, you know, you're going to get that happiness. You're going to do the work. You're going to get, you know, that emotional fulfillment that you busted your ass for. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about, you know, equal give and take. It's not always about my way. It's about our way. Okay? Now, what's the outcome? Okay. Outcome. Yeah, the Six of Swords, peace of mind. It's all good. And let's get a clarifier for that. Okay. There you go, Capricorn. You happy? I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. It's like I worked on myself. I worked on us. Like, yeah, I may be moody and going through a shitty time here and there with the focus. Let me get one more clarifier for the focus, though. Because, you know, I get it, but it's like, what is it? What's that all about? Like, what was the communication about that caused that tension? Like, transformation. It's all about transformation. The process is not easy for some of you guys. Okay? You have death. That's transformation. That's ending things and beginning new things. This is all about you. This is your focus. Okay? Some of you guys may be leaving a relationship and moving on to the next one. not moving on to the next one, but coming into something that is actually a relationship that's actually going to, you know, fulfill you, you know. And where was that card? And that's all about that road that you're heading down, you know, that confidence, that work that you put in. What position was this in? Was this advice or lessons? No, this was lessons, because this was your advice in the oracle. And understanding that everything is interconnected. We are all connected in this universe. We all come from one source. Okay? So yeah, that's where the focus was. I just wanted one more, but I mean, it's enough said. It's you know, you're making changes in your life, and people are going to get affected by that. You know, may get their feelings hurt, but it's what you have to do. And explain that to somebody, you know. Give them that clarity, like, hey, you know what, I'm just going through some things right now. You know, I might get a little pissy now and then, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? Just make that person aware of that. But yeah, you guys are going to be happy. We'll see what next month looks like. But for some of you guys, you're on the right track. Because this is timeless. So yeah, this is end of the month going into November-ish, but this can be anything. This could be happening right now. This could have been happening in the past. This could be happening towards the end of this year. I'm happy for you, Capricorn. All right. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for the comments last month. Like, I like reading comments. I thought that was awesome. You know, I'm glad that it resonates, you know, or resonated, excuse me, with some of you guys. So I appreciate it. Please vote as far as the readings go. You know, the love versus general. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment below if this resonates with you. You know, if you guys are going through or feeling like you're going through a change or the awakening process, something spiritual, or just in general, like, you know, you need to make a change in your life, your work life, your love life. What is your transformation, Capricorn? What is that all about? You don't got to tell me your business, but if you want to email me, you know, and just say, hey, I didn't want to put it in the comments, but FYI, that's cool too, okay? In the meantime, I wish you many blessings, and I wish you love and light, Capricorn. Bye.